This is Blisso. And I'm Vic.
She's slowing up a bit.
And together with Mon and Cable and occasionally some of our favourite humans, we are Old Mac Crew. Join us on our adventure as we discover the best camping and swimming spots Australia has to offer in our old patrol and hybrid caravan. See what we get up to, the secret spots we find, and become a part of our Old Mac Crew. Morning guys. Well, we have left Wakiri, packed up this morning, cruisy start to the day, had a couple of coffees, a really slow pack up, done all the dirty jobs, topped up the water. And where are we going today, Blesso?
We're going towards, where are we heading? Towards Peterborough. And we're going to have a look at a camp called Hogwash Bend. It's only about 20 k's from where we are now, or 26 k's from Holders. So we're going to check that out. If not, we'll just keep going further towards Peterborough, probably to a place called Napilla Springs. So we'll see how we go.
Alright, we're going to get some K's done and we will check you when we get to, what's it called again?
Hogwash.
Hogwash!
So this is Hogwash Bend. There's nothing here, no facilities at all, so you need to be fully self-contained, but we ended up getting ourselves a nice little spot by the edge of the river, and you could also have a fire here too.
Morning guys. Well, we're in a pickle. There's been a major catastrophe with our planning, which I point out is what happens when you don't make a plan. But anyway, so we thought South Australian school holidays started the week before us, so we just had to cruise through a week of school holidays and then things would calm down. So we're going to go, remote bush and steer away from the busy areas just for that week and let it calm down. And then we got to South Australia and realised they weren't on holidays and went, oh gosh, they're the same as us. So that's 2 weeks of just hanging around waiting for it to be done. Okay, maybe we can do that. We'll hit the Murray River and spend some time in the Riverland. But then we found out, what did we find out, Bliss?
The South Australian school holidays don't start till next week. So 2 weeks from Friday is the school holidays. So what are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
The long weekend's coming up, so that'll be the busiest period of all. So the problem we got is which way we go. Good problem to have, I say. I don't really care, but you can only go one way at a time. Either we go to the Flinders like we're planning to stay away from the hustle and bustle of the holidays, but it's probably going to be fairly hot there. Or do we poke down to the coast now while it's still quiet, try and get ourselves a spot, at least for the weekend, to get through that part and enjoy that? I don't know.
Alright, so we're going to a little town called Morgan. We've just left Hogwash.
Yeah.
Hogwash Bend.
Yeah.
And there's no service there. So once we realised last night, or yesterday afternoon, that school holidays didn't even start yet in South Australia, we couldn't even really make much of a plan because we didn't have any service, which was, like Bliss said, nice problem to have. We did what we really liked doing and just went and spent the chatting with other campers and getting some ideas on spots from them, and just really enjoying being peaceful on the Parara River. So now we're heading into a little town. What's it called, Bliss?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Yeah, you said Morgan.
Right?
Yeah, like Morgan, like.
Oh yeah.
You already said it.
I already said it apparently. I didn't hear myself say it, but anyway, apparently I said it. We're going to Morgan.
We're going to Morgan.
And we're going to have a look there and get on our phones and make a plan. So we'll get back to you when we have an idea of where we're going to be for the next couple of days.
Yeah. So, well, Morgan sort of, we can go either way from there, but we just need the service to see where we're going. And if we need to book a few things, I'm pretty sure we can book Lipson's Cove if we do it now. If we do that, that'll be the weekend stay. But anyway, we'll get to Morgan and see what we can come up with.
Bliss has made us a takeaway coffee, so I don't spend $1.25 on a bought one.
Exactly.
Right there.
Yeah.
So we are just going to find somewhere, settle in and make a plan. So we'll let you know when we know.
Exactly.
Back on the ferry. There's a ferry to get you across the river into Morgan. I reckon I could be a ferryman. What do you reckon, Bliss? Could you be a ferryman?
I'd be a ferryman. Looks pretty cruisy. Sit on the water all day. You'd even have a tag along lure, I reckon. You never know what you catch.
I reckon I could be a ferryman at night. How good would that be? Oh, mate's just sitting here getting us across the river, having his smoko. I could be a ferryman at night because I reckon you could just sleep in between. What? You could. It's got a night bell. You could sleep in between crossings. I reckon this would be a great job. I'd just sit here with me book.
And what?
Let's get on the paper and see if we can find ferryman jobs.
Yeah, there's a camp just there next
Yep.
door. We can just camp there.
Yeah, right there. We'll camp there and we'll be ferrymen.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a plan. What's the plan, Bliss?
We're turning left up here to head towards Ununda.
Which is?
No, we head towards the coast. So tonight we head towards.
He thought he was going to trick me, but that backfired because I got no idea where Ununda is, so that did not work.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think we're going to head towards the Drossum tonight. There's a nice little camp there on the beach. We're going to check that out. It's a couple of hours away. And then tomorrow we're going to go to Port Gibbon for a night. And then Friday, Saturday and Sunday we'll be in Lipson Cove for the long weekend. That's the plan.
So we've booked those couple of sites through the Eyre Peninsula Council website. They are, I think Port Gibson is $10. Yeah, they're all $10 a night. So that's pretty good. There's toilets there, and apparently there's all new toilets, especially at Port Gibbon, so we'll be keen to check that out. We've stayed at both those places before and we really loved them. So they used to be an honesty system, like had envelopes there and you just put your cash in the envelope, but you got to book online now. So anyway, that works out good in a way because we can be coming into the long weekend and know that we're going to get a spot. So keen for the beach, even though it's freezing today. It's cold, isn't it, Bliss?
Cold today. It is cold. It's about 12 degrees at the moment. Got a jumper on. I haven't got my pants on though. I only got shorts. Learning a lesson pretty quickly, but anyway, we've got a couple of hours in the car, so we'll punch on and
Get to the coast.
get to the coast.
I've got a broken thermostat, so I've always got shorts on, but it'll be interesting to see. South Australian weather seems to be up and down. Like today's freezing, and then it's supposed to creep up to like 34 or something, and then back down to 23. So it's all over the shop, but that kind of makes for nice camping because it's sometimes nice to snuggle up and read your book and get some stuff done, and then I'll still swim in the cold, so that doesn't worry me. But
Not for me.
yeah.
I'll be the supervisor.
All right, well, let's head to the coast. wanted to do a couple of quick shout outs. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed and to our channel. It really means a lot to us. We're loving tripping around and taking you guys with us. But thank you to our newer subscribers. Hi Kens, thanks for subscribing. And to our special little boys who are single-handedly pumping our watch hours up and over the hill. Thank you, Team Leaper. We miss your faces.
Yes, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Makes all the work going into editing and videoing and stuff worthwhile, you know. Like we enjoy getting around. I know we're a bit crap at it and we don't always get everything we should, but we do our best and we love it. So thanks for sticking with us. More to come.
Morning everyone, what a beautiful morning it is. Where are we this morning, Blisso?
We're at Parara Bush Camp near Ardrossan in South Australia. Enjoying a lovely cuppa right on the bank of the Spencer Gulf, I think it is here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's lovely this morning.
Very nice. Last night when we got in it was pretty windy. It was actually really cold.
It was cold and windy, so we didn't film anything yesterday. We just sort of spent a bit of time in the van yesterday afternoon, just to escape the wind a bit, but this morning, A1.
Neat. So yeah, it's really beautiful here. This is the York Peninsula. So I finally worked out what the story is. So when you're on the York Peninsula, you book and pay through the York Peninsula Council website and you pay for a night. So we paid $20. It was for one night and you can camp anywhere of the 19 camp spots for that money, but you can't book a specific site, but that $20 covers you for whichever site you go into. Then when you get to the Eyre Peninsula, you book an actual site. So here we just booked one night and that covered us wherever we pulled up, which happened to be this beautiful spot. Then today, where are we going today, Blisso?
We're going to head backtrack a bit to Wallaroo and catch the ferry across to near Whyalla there. And then we're going to head down to Port Gibbon. We've got a spot down there, I think.
Yep. So that will be on the Eyre Peninsula. So there we paid $10 for the site at Port Gibbon, and we actually booked a site. I think it's site 6. So you go in and you book site 6 at Port Gibbon and you pay your $10. Whereas here we paid $20, find a campsite, first in, best dressed, and that's covered in that. So there are toilets here. Are there toilets here, Bliss?
Yeah, it's just a drop toilet here. No bins. No, there's nothing else but drop toilets. That's it, and some lovely camping
and
right
a view.
on the beach. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's low tide at the moment, so you can see how far
out the tide goes. So
give me that thing there.
Yeah.
I'll give you a look at how far it actually drops back, but it comes right up. Right up. It's a bit of seaweed in there at the moment. They say the way the winds are pushing, it's bringing it all in, but it's still lovely. You can see over here's Ardrossan. It's about 3 k's away. Nice. That's the camp spot here. A few vans. It'd probably easily hold 15 vans, I suppose. That's our camp there. Toilets. That's the main gate as you come in. You come in this way off the road down in here, and the toilets are just over here behind that bush. What a lovely spot. First camp on the coast. What do you reckon, dear?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Really nice. It was beautiful to wake up to this morning. And even last night, he's in for a rough trot because he was complaining about the wind yesterday, and I'm thinking, we're in South Australia, on the coast in windy season, so without being rude, he could be up shitter's ditch. But anyway, it was really nice, and it was nice to actually have a cool night last night. I think I even put a jumper on. Yeah, it was beautiful, and of course, beautiful sleeping weather.
We got turbo reception, so that was good. So we can watch a bit of telly and van escape the wind for a while. So yeah, that's always handy.
Yeah. And we do have a 4-burner in the caravan, which we never cook on, but we do boil the jug on for a coffee. So, like, the wind doesn't really bother us. We can just duck in there, and we were lazy though. We made sandwiches for dinner.
Yeah, didn't bother.
We didn't bother.
Barbecue out. It was just bugger it.
We looked at each other and went, yeah, ham sandwich will do.
That'll do.
Yeah.
We're simple people.
We
simple
are.
pleasures.
Yeah. That's it. We are. Bliss wanted to eat sketty out of a tin, and I was like, I'm not stooping that low. I'll make us a sandwich.
Anyway, all right, we're going to enjoy this morning, and then we'll pack up and head to the ferry.
Yep.
Which is an hour away. We met a lovely couple yesterday that follow us on the channel, so it was nice to meet them. Mark and Kelly, I think their name was. I hope I got that right. Hello if you're watching, and yeah, it's great to see some followers catch up and have a yarn.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, it was really lovely. And hopefully we can catch up with them a bit further down the track, because they're heading the same direction as us, which is always nice. It's a good way to get to know people. You kind of just keep bumping into each other, and yeah, it ends up being a friendship, so that's lovely.
It's good.
All right, we are going to have this morning cuppa. Can you believe I'm out of bed and it's in the 7s?
It's not super
We're slowly
late.
getting into holiday mode, where we kind of go to bed early and we get up early. And
not too bad. It's 8 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah. I nearly made it in the 7s, but I've been up for a while.
7:57 to be.
See, it's in the 7s. All right, well, we are going to have this coffee, and then we're going to make our way to Port Gibbon. We've been there before, but apparently they've done the whole thing up, and you kind of got to book blind. It's really hard to find a map, so we're just hoping that the campsite's nice when we get there. It won't matter, because wherever we camp will be lovely, and it's only for one night. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. All right? We'll catch ya on the road somewhere.
We will indeed.
Well, there's been to make stuff up. What did we do, dear?
We come to Wallaroo to go on the ferry.
We've been smashing ferries, and we thought,
oh yeah, it'd be pretty reasonable. Sort of might be a couple running every day. We get here and it's only running once a day. It loads up in the morning and goes. So it takes 2.5 hours to get across, and we can't get on today, can't get on tomorrow, possibly Saturday. And it's $500 to go across.
do your research, people.
Do your research. Next time, ring up and say, so Port Augusta's 160 k's from here.
Yep.
If we could have been halfway there if we just had a rung up. I looked on their site, there was no costings or anything. I thought, oh, well, we'll just go down and see. No. It's no good. It's upsetting people.
He's upset. All right, looks like wifey's having a nana. What's going on, big dog?
In a flat tyre.
Wouldn't that give you the irrits?
You know what's worse? I got a rattle gun in the car. I can't find it.
Can't you?
It's in the back there. I should find it actually.
Yeah.
It'd be quicker to go on this way.
Oh dear.
It's very, very upsetting.
It's been a day. It's been a day, hasn't it, Bliss?
It's been a very, very long.
Very long.
Long day.
What time did we get in the car this morning?
8:30.
8:30.
I reckon. Wouldn't have been much later than that.
8:30. We had that debacle with the ferry. We've driven and driven and driven. It's 4:30. Almost see the light at the end of the tunnel. Bliss goes, I think we've got a flat tyre. I was like, no! Anyway, we've got a flat tyre. What can you do? Change it and get on with it. Lucky we got a countery for lunch. We've got our muscles going. All right, I better help. Look at that. Is that worn through?
Yeah.
Why are they wearing like that?
Because it needed a wheel on it.
Jesus, that's really
ended up
bad.
with it's got a bulge from the heat. Like it just didn't blow up.
Yeah. Check that. Show us that side bit again. Look at the massive
Look at it
difference.
starting to go there.
Yeah. Wow, we are lucky we didn't blow that dry. Imagine if it had blown while I was driving.
Yeah.
We would be up shitters right now. Mm.
The other tyre's worn the same because when we need to get that wheel on it.
So it won't wear like that anymore because it's
Well, I
fixed.
don't think so, but the tyre's obviously got a bulge.
Well, dear, that was upsetting.
It was upsetting. I was trying to get the camp and just look in the mirror. I'm always checking the mirrors all the time. Just noticed that it was getting a bit down. Oh, there we go. Flat tyre. And we only just went past the rest area when I seen it, so I was trying to get to another one, but it was getting flatter and flatter, so I thought, no, I better stop. Anyway, try again.
But what does it mean? Because you said, like, that was a really bad tyre, and like I was nervous because I drove into Port Augusta, and I thought if that tyre had blown when I was driving, God knows what I would have done, like had us up a tree or something.
Yeah, I'd say that tyre because it was a bit worn on the inside before we got the wheel alignment done. I thought, oh, the tyre's okay. It's just worn on the inside because all the wheel alignment's been fixed up and the old mate said it'd be right. Yeah, I'd say it's just weakened the radio inside the tyre, and over time it's just got hot, getting heat in it, and it's just starting to warp, and it caused it to wear in those patches. And then it would have blew if it didn't notice it. Lucky it just went flat instead of just blowing.
And the problem with that is the other tyre's the same, so not only are we up for a new tyre, we list, and then I remembered Lipson Cove for 3 nights. So once we get to Lipson Cove in the morning, which how far is that from Port Gibbon?
Probably an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah. So if we just have a slow morning, get up and head the hour and a half to a site we know we've already got, so there's no stress there, then we'll be able to settle in for 3 days and just have a chill pill and
then from there,
relax, and then from there on we should just be doing little hops.
from there on we're 70 k's from Port Lincoln, so that's probably where we'll go and get a tyre.
And maybe have a seal dive, we'll just to see how that goes. But anyway, alright, let's find this bloody campsite and see how we go. And we're 2 for 2. But at least this is a bit nicer spot. Although there's a lot of flies. Afternoon guys, and it is late afternoon. Where are we going today, Blisso?
Heading in Lipson's Cove.
And I'm in trouble because apparently I give bad directions.
Yes, it tells me about 3 metres we're going to turn left. We're going to turn left with a truck up my dick. Doesn't work.
So now I found us an alternate route and he's questioning my alternate route. You know, we're in the middle of wheat belt country looking for an ocean, so trust me, I got this.
The second she says trust me, there's no trust.
I'm not great at directions. I actually have absolutely no sense of direction. Like, do not give me directions that have go east, because God knows where we'll end up. But anyway, fingers crossed, we're booked in here for 3 nights, so we've got time to find it. We're fine.